What is going on, everybody? Mecca here with a new Python tutorial video. Now, in this tutorial, we're actually not going to be working on using Python for a bot. We're actually going to be working in Ren'py to make a basic visual novel. Now, what is Ren'py? Ren'py is a free visual novel engine that allows you to code your visual novel in Python easily and like easily add your background images and like your dialogue without having to do anything major. It makes things a lot easier for making a visual novel, and as I mentioned, it's a completely free visual novel, so you don't have to pay anything for it. And there are a couple of like further things you can do with it. You can actually use Atom as your default text editor for Ren'py, and we're actually going to be covering that in this video. So first off, what you're going to need is that you're going to need Ren'py installed on your computer. So you're going to go onto the Ren'py website and you're going to download the latest version, and you're going to follow like the basic steps of like follow through the wizard and like install Ren'py on your computer. It's like a basic installation. I'm not going to cover that because I already have Ren'py installed on my computer, so there's no point in me like going through it again because I already have it. Now for these Ren'py videos, we're going to be using Atom as our default text editor. Now just something to keep in mind: you can use what's it called, the Sublime Text. There we go. You can use Sublime Text as your text editor for Ren'py because it does have a language support for Ren'py, but it's a lot more difficult to get it working for Ren'py than it is than using Atom. Now you don't have to use Atom, and you don't have to use Sublime Text. You can just use JEdit, which is the default text editor for Ren'py. But why would you want to use Atom and or Sublime Text? Well, because Atom and Sublime Text both have autocorrect functions for your code, whereas JEdit doesn't, and it's a lot better of an IDE versus JEdit, and it makes things a lot easier for beginners. So we're going to be using Atom. So after you have Ren'py installed on your computer, you're going to go over and like download the latest version of Atom. And again, it's just a basic installation. You just click download and install the IDE. Now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to need to install the Ren'py language. What I mean by the Ren'py language is that it's basically a GitHub package that's built for Atom that allows you to use the syntax, the Ren'py syntax. The Ren'py syntax is a little bit different than the normal Python syntax, which is why you need the Ren'py language package. And you can only use it in Atom and Sublime Text. You can't use it in a PyCharm. Okay, so now that I have all of that installed, I'm gonna go over to Atom and I'm gonna show you how to actually install the package. Now, for installing the package, you're actually not going to download it from a website or anything. You're actually gonna install it directly through Atom. You're gonna go to File, and you're gonna go over to Settings. Then you're gonna go down to Install, and you're gonna search Ren'py. And it's going to be right here. As you can see, I already have it installed. The actual package is called Language Ren'py, and it's a Ren'py language support in Atom. And so yeah, you're just going to install it, and you're going to be able to use Ren'py in Atom. The second package you're going to install, which is now this one is a completely optional package. You don't have to have this one, but I highly recommend it. It's called Minimap. Now, what minimap does is that it basically puts like a small preview of your entire source code right next to your full size source code. That way you can like easily browse through it, and it makes things a lot more organized, and it makes things a lot more easier for you. So it's a good thing to have. I already have it installed, so I'm not going to do anything there. So that's the last thing we need to do there. And now we're gonna go into preferences, and as you can see, my text editor is set to Atom, but for you it's gonna be different. So you're just gonna click right here, and you're gonna set your default text editor to Atom. And once you have Atom selected, whenever you click on on a script file, it will automatically open Atom. So that's gonna make things a lot easier for you. Okay, and now that we have Atom installed, let's make a basic. Let's make a basic game. So I'm gonna create a new project. I'm just gonna call this YouTube. Oh wait. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna call it YouTube. And I'm going to set it to the default, which is 1280 by 720. And I'm just going to leave the default settings. And I'm actually going to close Atom really quick. That way we can see it opening. Oh, and my launcher has stopped responding. There we go. Okay, and now our game is created. So if we actually launch the game, as you can see, we have a basic game. And so if we click start, we'll see we have a basic game. Not very much, but we'll work on it as we go through these videos. Okay, and so let's close the game, and we're gonna, if we click on our script, we'll let it load, and it should open up in Atom. There we go. All right, and this is our script. And yeah, and that's gonna pretty much do it for this video. In the next video, we'll like edit this some more, and we'll fix up the actual code, but we're not gonna be doing any programming in this video. So yeah, this has been Mega, and I will see you again next time.